What's up, everyone? Welcome back to King Anime Review, and for this video, I'll be talking about anime original arcs that I want to see in Boruto, Naruto, Next Generations in 2022. Now, I hope that we eventually get to a point where the Sasuke Retsuden novel gets adapted into the anime. I hope that actually does happen as soon as possible. Hopefully, if not 2022 and 2023, that might happen. But yeah, that's one thing I do hope we get to as well. But let's go. Let's start off with the anime original arcs that I want to see in 2022. And the first one, and this is the arc that I want to see the most. I don't know if this arc will happen, but I think this will be a very, very smart and necessary arc. And actually, I'll even say this will be a very needed arc that the Boruto anime needs to have. And that's an arc where Boruto and Kawaki trains in the Hyuga, with the Hyuga clan. Now, it's a couple reasons why I think this arc is absolutely essential. And one of those reasons is Kawaki has been basically adopted into the Uzumaki household with Naruto and Hinata. Like, he's basically been adopted by Naruto and Hinata. And since that's the case, Kawaki basically needs to meet his other family members. Because since he's technically adopted by Naruto and Hinata, and Kawaki considers him, Boruto considers him a brother, Naruto considers him a son, etc., we need to have more bonding moments between Kawaki and Hinata specifically. But also, he needs to meet his other, adopted family members pretty much, which is Hinabi and Hiyashi Hyuga. He needs to meet both of them. And I also think this would be a great opportunity for the Boruto anime to expand upon the Hyuga clan and give us more detail on the Hyuga clan. And basically, because we already know that the Hyuga clan has changed from what it was back in Naruto, the original Naruto. The branch family system is pretty much done, and things have pretty much changed. We know that. Even Naruto said in his fight against Neji that he'll change the Hyuga clan after he becomes Hokage. Now, the problem is we really haven't seen we haven't seen really how Naruto has changed the Hyuga clan. Now, we can assume that the terrible systems of the curse mark that the Hyuga clan got on their foreheads, we can assume that system has been pretty much taken care of. Like, that system is pretty much done. But we really haven't seen any Hyuga clan members in the Boruto anime aside from, obviously, Hinabi and Hiyashi, as well as Hinata and, Boruto and Himawari are technically Hyuga clan members as well. What about the rest of the clan? Where are they at? We need to get more detail and depth about the rest of the Hyuga clan, and we need to get actual confirmation that that whole system, the branch family system, and the marks that used to be placed on people's forehead, we need to get confirmation that all of that stuff is done. Plus, I want to see the other members of the Hyuga clan, and I want to see Boruto and Kawaki training. And here's how I would do this arc. I'm going to tell you how I would write it. Now, I did have this planned out way better back when I first thought about this a long time ago. But I'll just give you a couple of bullet points on stuff that I think needs to happen during this arc, and how this arc will be very, very good. Now, we know that Kawaki and Boruto are determined to train to beat Code. We already know that that's one of the things that's going to be happening throughout this 6-month time period of time that's going to happen before we get to the Code arc, because between the Ishiki arc and the Code arc is 6 months that pass. And we know that during these 6 months, Boruto and Kawaki are very determined to train and get stronger. Even Kawaki mentioned that during the past little mini arc that we just got with Kawaki training to be a ninja. He said he can get stronger even without being a ninja, right? We already seen that a couple episodes ago. Now, Kawaki and Boruto are determined to train and get stronger. Now, a fighting style that they really haven't necessarily mastered. Boruto, he has learned about it a little bit as far as the gentle fist stuff. Kawaki hasn't really learned it pretty much at all. Now, the thing is, this will be a great way for them to train and implement a new type of taijutsu into their fighting style, and it's only going to help them get stronger. And so, with that being the case, them learning how to use gentle fist will be very, very beneficial to them, and it will make a lot of sense as far as what they're supposed to be doing during this time period, anyways, which is training. Plus, this will be a great opportunity for us to see the younger kids of the Hyuga clan and see how Boruto interacts with his other cousins in the Hyuga clan, because he technically should have other family members in the Hyuga clan besides Hiyashi and Hinabi. So the way I will have this go down is I'll have this be a Hyuga clan training tournament where it's kind of like a tuning exam. Well, not even like a tuning exam. Really, it's strictly a tournament for Hyuga clan members. And I will also have Inabi get, Himawari get involved. And this will be a great opportunity for the anime to show, to first of all, for Himawari to get more screen time. A lot of people like her, and it's time that she gets some proper development as well. Now, the thing with this is we already seen her use her Byakugan at will pretty much during that episode where she was training to be a ninja. I'm pretty sure she just activated her Byakugan at will. She needs to train and learn how to use her Byakugan more, and this would be a great time for her to, basically master the use of her Byakugan, or at least get a lot better at it. So, yeah, in this tournament, it'll be Boruto, Kawaki, Boruto, Kawaki, Himawari. Those three will be in the tournament, as well as Boruto and Himawari's Hyuga clan cousins, basically the side branch members of the Hyuga clan, and, their kids. So they'll be training in this tournament. I'll have probably either Kawaki and Boruto make it to the final two, or if the anime wants to, maybe Kawaki and Boruto make it to the final two in the tournament, or, maybe Kawaki and Himawari, whatever. But one of those three will make it to the final two, or should I say two of those three will make it to the final two. And yeah, that's one thing I think that's what I think should go down. Now, and I'll probably honestly have Kawaki win, honestly, just to show like how because we already know that Kawaki is very, very quick at learning new fighting styles. I mean, he learned how to be a ninja very, very quickly. He learned ninjutsu very, very quickly, and I think it'll make sense for him to, because he's basically a prodigy. Boruto's kind of a prodigy as well, but I think Kawaki picks up on things faster. Now, and also another thing that needs to happen during this arc is Hinata needs to bond with Kawaki, and I think they need to basically emphasize their relationship as being a mother and son relationship. And I think this will be a great time to have. Basically, I want them to have a flashback, or basically have Kawaki. I want them to have, and because one thing we really need, we actually need to know what happened to Kawaki's mother. So I think that this would be a great time for the anime to bring up what happened to Kawaki's mother, and have Kawaki talking to Hinata and saying, basically thanking Hinata for being his first motherly figure, and he can have a line saying something like, "My mother died when I was born," or something like that. Or maybe he could say his dad killed his mother out of abuse. His dad abused his mother to death, or something like that. Now, so that's one arc. Now another thing, I think, well, we already know that it was teased by one of the anime screenwriters that Sarada is going to be awakening the third tomo in the anime. Obviously, she already awakened that in the manga. She awakened that back during the Boro fight in the manga. Now in the anime, she's basically, we know that she's going to be awakening it most likely in the anime original arc or episode. Now, this I think should happen. I think Sarada should get her own arc, and I think it should be at least 20 episodes. I think she deserves to get a 20 episode arc dedicated to herself. Now, this arc maybe we could have the Shin Uchiha clones maybe get involved in this arc. And yeah, because I think the Shin Uchiha clones need to get involved in the Boruto anime. I think it makes a lot of sense. There's a couple characters that haven't been around in the Boruto anime that I think we need updates on. One of them is Ryogi, and another Ryogi. He's the guy from the Byakuya gang arc that was basically thrown in jail after the Byakuya gang incident was taken care of. He was basically thrown in jail. He's been in jail pretty much way too long. Even first of all, Kabuto, the whole jail system in Naruto makes pretty much no sense, because Kabuto and Orochimaru never went to jail at the end of the fourth grade Ninja War arc. Neither one of them never went to jail, even though those were some of the worst criminals in the history of Naruto. Kabuto helped Obito start the fourth grade Ninja War, and he was the one behind all of the reanimated shinobi, which killed tons of allied shinobi forces members in the fourth grade Ninja War. So he was a huge part of the fourth grade Ninja War, and yet he never went to jail. Orochimaru, literally, he was one of the main reasons why the third Hokage died, and he basically attacked the Hidden Leaf Village, and he did several evil things in the past. He was never thrown in jail, but guess who was thrown in jail at the end of the fourth grade Ninja War? The guy who literally saved the entire world alongside Naruto by undoing the infinite Tsukuyomi. Sasuke Uchiha, the hero of the fourth grade Ninja War, was thrown in jail instead of the actual villains of the arc, like Kabuto. Of course, Obito was dead, but Orochimaru didn't go to jail either after all his crimes. Now, Ryogi, he's still been in jail, and I think he definitely should be out of jail by now. And he's a very strong ice style user, and we should see him get involved in the Boruto anime. We really should. And then the other characters are the Shin Uchiha clones, so I think it'll be cool to have them get involved in a arc. Now, as far as how the arc go down, I don't know necessarily, but we do need an arc with Sarada Uchiha. Maybe the Shin Uchiha clones can get involved in that arc. As far as how Sarada should awaken her third tomo, I think it should be by her protecting, maybe her protecting Kawaki, because she awakened her second tomo from protecting Boruto, and in order to show her relationship grow with Kawaki, we should have her awaken the third tomo by her protecting Kawaki, or having have it have something to do with Kawaki, because just to show the further bond between those two. I think that'll be a very great thing to do. And yeah, so that's the case with that. We also need I think we should get an arc about, a arc in the Hidden Cloud Village, because that's basically the only one of the 5 great ninja nations we never really visited in the Boruto anime. And yeah, we need to learn more, get a little bit more world building, and see how things have changed in the Hidden Cloud Village since since Naruto Shippuden. And we could tie that in with the Sarada arc. Maybe we could have it be like something like a rogue, a very strong rogue Hidden Cloud Village ninja is on some Orochimaru type of stuff, where he's very strong, and maybe he's jealous of Dorui or something like that, and he is attacking the Hidden Cloud Village. Now, we still have the Tail Beast roaming around, so maybe we can have it be a situation where one of these guys, maybe he was a close ally, a former ally of Dorui. Maybe we can have, and I'm not going to make it somebody that's, like Amui or something like that, because, he's a good, we don't need to see him turn evil or anything. But let's say make it probably like just some random former Hidden Cloud Shinobi, make him have some probably resentment towards Dorui. Actually, C could probably be, yeah, you remember the other guy who's the ally of the Raikage? Now, it would have to be done in a way that makes sense, obviously. But C, he was the bodyguard of the Raikage alongside Dorui. Maybe he could be jealous that he didn't get promoted to being the Kage over Dorui, even though he was the bodyguard of the Raikage, just like Dorui. Now, obviously, Dorui was always way stronger than him. But yeah, C, he had some, jutsu. He was mainly using some light style jutsu and stuff like that. We haven't seen him at all in Boruto. Maybe make it where he left the village after Dorui became the Raikage out of jealousy. And probably you can have it be a situation where he forcibly became a Jinchuriki. Maybe he uses light style to distract one of the tail beasts, and then he sealed the tail beast inside of him, and then he goes to the Hidden Cloud Village now after all these years and try to attack the Hidden Cloud Village. And probably you could say maybe Sarada and let's just say Team 7 was off on a mission. You can give them some type of excuse, because we already know in the anime, and hopefully this does turn into an arc, the stuff that I'm about to talk about right now. But we already know based on summaries that in the anime, starting in January, basically, Kawaki and Team 7, and I don't want to, from now on, I'm just going to be calling them Team 7, because Kawaki is basically confirmed in the anime that he got added to Team 7, so he's basically a part of Team 7. Anyways, Team 7 is going to go back to the Hidden Mist Village. We already know that Kagura is going to be involved, and it's basically they went to the Hidden Mist Village to, along with Katasuke, on a mission to, basically on a bodyguard mission, because Katasuke got invited to the Hidden Mist Village. So you can make up some type of excuse like that for why Team 7 goes to the Hidden Cloud Village, and then they can get involved in this whole incident where Dorui is taking on a Jinchuriki level threat, which is his former comrade being C. Now, of course, we can have it be like something like that. Now, and then this would be a great opportunity to have, Yutari and those Hidden Clouds, get involved as well. And maybe you can have Sarada awaken her third tomo during this arc. Maybe have her awakening by protecting Kawaki. And yeah, I think that'll be some good stuff to have happen. And yeah, so it'll be like kind of like how Orochimaru attacked the Hidden Leaf Village. It'll be kind of like that type of stuff going down, and we'll have fights and stuff like that, and that'll be cool. So that could be one arc. And admittedly, the only arc I really had planned out was the Hugo Clan arc. But even I forgot some things that I was thinking about during with that arc as well. But I have seen some other people say they want to get an arc where Mitsuki trains with Orochimaru to learn Sage Mode. Now, that probably will make a little bit of sense because we know that Team 7 was training to fight Code. So, but I don't know if Mitsuki will necessarily master Sage Mode. I doubt it, especially since he still hasn't used it in the manga, and we did see him, training with Sword and Kawaki in the manga. Yeah, so I don't think we're going to get anything like that. Some people said they want to see Boruto use the Jogan again in the anime only arc. I highly doubt that's going to happen, especially since he hasn't even used the Jogan in the manga yet. I doubt we're going to get an anime original arc of him training to use the Jogan, because if he trains to use the Jogan and eventually masters it, that'll beg the question for as to why he hasn't used the Jogan in the manga. So, no, I don't think we're going to get arcs based on Boruto learning the Jogan or, training with the Jogan and Tonari getting involved. I don't get why Tonari, he's sealed away. He's going to be sealed for over 1,000 years, I believe Urashiki said. So don't expect Tonari to get involved in the anime, nor should he, because I really don't care about Tonari getting involved. He has really no value to offer the series at this point. And the whole Mitsuki training for Sage Mode, I highly doubt that's going to happen as well. Now, like I said, I do want Ryogi and the Shin Uchiha clones to get involved in a upcoming anime original arc. Now, we know that the Shin Uchiha clones, I think all of them should have the Mangekyo Sharingan by now. Therefore, they probably could have Susanos at this point. And yeah, that could be the case with that. So yeah, the Shin Uchiha clones, I don't know what you can really do with them. Maybe have them develop their own goals or whatever. But I think they definitely should get involved in some type of anime original arcs. And just to get an update on them, because they haven't really done anything since the first Sword arc that we got. We need to, actually, here's what I would do. Have the Hidden Cloud Village arc be a separate arc. I already broke down how that could play out. Take out that whole thing that I said about Sword getting a third tomo in that arc. And have Sword needs her own 20-episode arc. As far as what it could be about, I'll probably have to think about something later, but definitely have Sasuke and Sakura be involved, and probably get the Shin Uchiha clones involved as well. And maybe it's something to do with somebody trying to steal a Sharingan. Maybe probably trying to steal Sora's eye or something like that. Has something to do with that. And yeah, that could go down. And then have her awaken her third tomo in that arc. I think she needs her own arc to awaken her third tomo. For anybody who got any ideas, give me some thoughts in the comment section below as far as stuff that you think should happen as far as anime original arcs in the Boruto anime. Now, another thing that we could do is we could do another time travel arc. Now, as far as the time travel arc goes, this could be. We already know. I don't know what happened to that turtle. That time travel turtle, but I believe at the end of the first time travel arc, the turtle said he can time travel again. So we could do another arc where Team 7 time travels back to the past, and this time all of Team 7 goes. That'll be cool, and probably they can. I don't know. Actually, I mean, they'll have to go back to the same time period they did, and they won't be able to change things from the past. They won't be able to do anything that's going to drastically change things. And if they do, they'll have to erase the memories of the characters. Now, you could have Sasuke go along with them this time. I think that'll be cool. Sasuke and all the Team 7 that can go. But if you don't want Sasuke to go, you could just have Sora to erase people's memories with her Sharingan. That'll be a great Genjutsu feat for her, because the only memory erasing Genjutsus we've seen, or memory altering or memory reading Genjutsus that we've seen, has been Sasuke's Genjutsu. So basically, Sasuke has the strongest Genjutsu feats in the series, and that's very, very obvious. But also, and then the last thing I'll talk about is the Naruto Resuden. The Sasuke Resuden being adapted into the Naruto anime. I already talked about this briefly in one of my previous videos, my Jump Festa video. But this will be a great arc that they could have happen in the anime. And they don't even need to. They can basically change things. Like how they basically changed the Mirai Sarutobi arc. They changed the timeline a little bit. That arc, from what I heard, it was supposed to take place while Boruto was in the academy, but they changed it and they made it happen after the Jugo arc in the Boruto anime. So, and obviously that was after Boruto became a Genin and stuff. So the whole the thing is, some people might have a problem with them changing things around, but I think they can actually do it. As far as Naruto's chakra illness goes, you can have it be justified as saying, like, basically he got it after he lost the Nine Tails. And this would actually make sense because they said that in the novels, the Sage of the Six Paths had the same chakra illness as Naruto. Now, the reason why this could make so much sense is because this could be a thing that's unique to the Nine Tails. Just because other Jinchuriki didn't have it doesn't mean that it is a plot hole. I already explained why it's not a plot hole in my Jump Fest 2022 video. But the Nine Tails is different from other Jinchuriki. That's obvious. That's why Naruto gets KCM modes. That's why the Nine Tails is able to literally fight outside of Naruto's body. Like in the last Naruto movie, Naruto literally allowed the Nine Tails to leave his body. Maybe not a portion of the Nine Tails left Naruto's body, and he was actually riding on the moon outside of Naruto's body in the last Naruto movie, and he actually fought like a huge statue in the Boruto Naruto movie. So, yeah, obviously the Nine Tails Jinchuriki is unique from other Jinchuriki. Even the KCM modes is way different from any of the other Tail Beast modes. But I already talked about that in the previous video. Now, the thing why this can make sense is because the Sage of the Six Paths, according, like, we already know that he gave Ashura his powers, right? And he basically, so he gave Ashura his powers. We already know that he split the Tail Beast and he sent them to other parts of the world and stuff like that. But he probably had something. He probably still had a little bit of Jubi chakra left in him. But after he lost all Jubi chakra, and we actually seen Ashura get truth-seeking orbs after his dad gave him power, meaning Ashura most likely got some Jubi chakra, and that's most likely because the Sage of the Six Paths kept some Jubi chakra inside of him. Because had he just basically removed all of his Jubi chakra, it probably would have killed him. So let's just operate under that assumption, and we can say that after he lost all Jubi chakra, after he gave Ashura chakra, and we already know that after that happened, he died. We already know that from the Ashura and Indra flashback in Naruto Shippuden. We can say that after Naruto lost all of his Tail Beast chakra, because not only did he lose Nine Tails chakra, he lost chakra from all of the Tail Beasts. He basically has no Tail Beast chakra, no superhuman chakra inside of him anymore, no Six Paths chakra, no Tail Beast chakra, no Jubi chakra at this point. So we can say that after he lost a massive amount of chakra, that caused him to get this chakra illness, which is similar to the Sage of Six Paths. Now, for those of you who are doubting this, this is even backed up by what happened to Obito. Obito, even after he had all 9 Tail Beasts extracted from him, and he had the ghetto statue extracted from him, even after all of that, he still had some Jubi chakra, I'm pretty sure, when he was fighting Madara. Or actually, no, he absorbed some chakra from Madara and then he got his staff back. But no, it's basically confirmed that he still had a tiny drop of Jubi chakra in him, because even when Kakashi gets the Mangekyo Sharingan from Obito, and by the way, in case you guys don't remember how that played out, Kakashi didn't literally get Obito's eyes. Like, Obito didn't, rip his eyeballs out and give them to Kakashi. What actually happened was Obito's spirit entered Kakashi's body via chakra, and then that's how Kakashi was able to awaken the Mangekyo Sharingan in both eyes. And when Kakashi did that, he didn't awaken it. He basically got Obito's Mangekyo Sharingan in both eyes because Obito's spirit, which was chakra, went inside of Kakashi's body. Now, and that actually does make sense because we actually seen, like, for example, Don, we seen him use this ghost jutsu where he can, after he dies, he can turn into a ghost and go inside people's body with chakra and stuff. So that is not really, it's really nothing wrong with what happened. That actually did make sense. Now, the thing is, Kakashi stated that basically Obito's eyes got stronger due to Ten Tails chakra. Like, he basically said having a Ten Tails made Obito's eyes a lot stronger, which is why Kakashi was able to use the perfect Susanoo right away, because usually you at least need a internal Mangekyo Sharingan to use perfect Susanoo. And the reason why that's the case is because we've only seen Uchiha who have the eternal Mangekyo Sharingan use perfect Susanoo. For example, Itachi never used Perfect Susanoo because he was too weak and he only had a Mangekyo Sharingan. Shisui never used Perfect Susanoo because he only had a Mangekyo Sharingan. The only Uchiha to use Perfect Susanoo was Madara and Sasuke, and they both used it after they got Eternal Mangekyo Sharingan. Now, Kakashi, the reason why he was an exception, and obviously he's not a Uchiha, so I don't count him, but the reason why he was an exception and why he was able to use Perfect Susanoo right away, he specifically said is because he had chakra from basically the Ten Tails chakra enhanced Obito's eyes. So that basically confirms that, you know, Obito still had a tiny drop of Ten Tails chakra even when he was a spirit and when he went into Kakashi's body, basically. But anyways, with all of that being said, that's what I think about anime original arcs that we should get in the Boruto Naruto Next Generations anime in 2022. Now, with that being said, in general, that's what I think should happen in 2022 involving the Boruto anime. Now, with that being said, if you guys got any ideas or things that you would like to see happen in the Boruto anime as anime original arcs, leave them in the comment section below. And yeah, I would love to see you guys' opinions on that. Now, also, if you guys like the video, please drop a like. If you're new to the channel, please consider subscribing and clicking that channel notification bell to be notified on all of my future videos. And with that being said, I'll catch you guys in the next one. Oh yeah, also share the video all over the internet. And with that being said, I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace out.